Hey, Tim, we've got huge news to kick off the show this week.
Oh, we do? Like what?
Yeah.
What?
Right away, Tyler Bate is now a Triple Crown winner in NXT UK.
Wait. You mean wait. NXT UK.
Yeah.
Wait. I thought it was NXT UK 2. Wait, they didn't rebrand NXT UK to 2.0?
No. They did not update anything. There's no rebranding. And anyway, if they did, it wouldn't be to 2.0. It'd be NXT UK, you're fired. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's time for a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim.
You timed that perfectly.
Yes, I did, but also I didn't put it in front of the mic this time.
Thank God. That was loud.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised how it was actually more of a the air versus the crink.
Yeah.
But like I was surprised at the air.
I know. There's a lot of air in that tea. That was weird. Anyway, yes, congratulations, Tyler Bate, for becoming a Triple Crown winner in NXT. And I'm so glad that Nick Khan has not paid attention to any of you being there still.
Which is kind of funny because they keep shutting down different countries' WWE offices.
I know, except for UK.
I just don't think he realizes there's actually something in the UK.
I don't know. It's too small of an island for him to pay attention to.
He paid attention to Japan, though. So,
Japan is bigger.
I know that, but not much, really.
Japan is actually the same size as the entire U.S. East Coast.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge.
It's always so... This just shows you how bad maps are.
I know.
Yeah, they're just bad, but yeah. That makes sense, though. Yeah, I want to live in Japan one of these days. It won't be anytime soon. Getting in there, but unfortunately...
I want to visit and have somebody... like Fat Ass Masa, take me around.
I want to live there for like 6 months at some point in my life.
Well, yeah. I want to really experience day-to-day life for a moment.
Yeah.
And then go, okay, I need to get back to the U.S. because I think my neighbor's screaming at me, and I sadly don't speak Japanese.
And also, I want to watch, go to actual live wrestling matches.
Yes.
In Japan. Not just in New Japan. I don't follow Noah. I
want to go there. Dragon Gate. I want to go there.
Yeah, I haven't tried AW.
All of Japan.
All Japan.
I want to go there.
Yeah. Mostly, I want to go and watch a Stardom, just because.
I want to watch Stardom.
I just want to see those ladies. Mostly, I just want to see Mayu Iwatani in a match do her amazing she's gonna break her back.
She folds in half.
Yeah. German suplex.
Yes.
I just want to see that in person because oh my god, it's not just her. So many women in Japan can arch that way for some reason. I don't understand.
I don't get it.
And some men can do it over there too. I was just like, how?
How flexible are you?
Apparently they're flexible over there. But yeah, I love Japan. I love their culture. I
love how we started out with Tyler Bate and now we're just talking about Japan.
And we're done with the UK because we don't care. It's more Japan.
But no, seriously, Nick Khan, why do you keep firing people? Speaking of people getting fired.
Oh, so we're just gonna move right on to
We're moving on to the big one right away.
You mean taking my advice and putting the big story first?
Exactly. Jeff Hardy has been released from the WWE.
Supposedly.
The Sean Ross Sapp has heard.
Yes.
And everyone's running with the story.
Yes, and he is the perfect person to do it because he is under WWE's
umbrella?
Not umbrella, bribe.
Okay.
Dollar.
he is the backstage guy now.
He gets paid by them.
Yeah,
so when it comes to WWE breaking news, he is the most reliable source because everyone knows that.
Exactly.
But when he starts throwing shade at AEW, I wonder why he's throwing shade at AEW. Maybe because you're paid by the competition.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But you know what? I will trust you as a WWE source.
Yeah, and it's not a bad thing to be that person.
No, be that guy.
He's that guy. Be that guy to get those scoop. That scoop.
Throwing shade at any other company is not that cool, though.
And just
There's no need for it.
you can, if you can throw shade, just wait for, just better be able to take it
When it comes
back to you. But anyway,
That's why you don't throw shade at all.
unless you're wrestlers,
as I'm probably going to throw shade later on somebody, but whatever.
But unless you're wrestlers, then
Yes.
it's okay because it's just kind of a nice little competition throwing back and forth at people. But anyway, but yes, it's because we gotta say he is heard. It's not official. We know for a fact WWE is not officially, as of this recording, made a statement on it that
Yes.
they've actually done this. So,
But in fairness, they haven't actually made a statement about most everyone that they've released recently.
yeah, they have.
Some of them get an official statement,
Yeah, because
but you'll have like a WWE sources confirm that these names have been released.
yeah, because those people weren't important enough. And basically, WWE's mind is like, oh, if we put this out there, no one's gonna know who we're talking about. So why waste the time?
We're not gonna wish everyone
Because we don't know, our fans won't know who they are
exactly.
because they're not big stars. Even though they just came up to the main roster, no one knows because they came from that. What's that place called? NXT.
Clearly developmental.
Oh, they came from what's that place in Orlando? What was it called? The
I don't
Performance
know.
Center.
Yeah, performance.
Does it have a name? It doesn't matter. We don't care about that.
WCW.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I just gotta say.
I mean, we still got to talk about Jeff here.
I know. I just gotta throw this out there.
You are going off track, sir.
Well, it's only our second week back, so we gotta follow the trend. I just gotta say this though: NXT War Games this past Sunday, not a bad show.
Okay. We might be able to get back to that later.
Maybe. Anyway, back to Jeff. So the video footage came out, was shown over the week of him being sluggish in the ring, in a 6-man tag, and eventually he tagged in. McIntyre went wild, and then you just see him kind of trying to exit through the fans. Security pulled him, got him out, and got him to the back, and the next thing you know, he's being sent home. This is what kind of led to all this. And
that does not sound good.
No, it doesn't.
That is shades of Victory Road right there.
Yeah. So he was sent home. Matt Hardy, his brother, confirmed. Why I had to confirm who Matt Hardy was to people. Apparently, people just don't know who the Hardys. They're actually brothers. No one knows that though. Did you know that?
What?
I bet you didn't know that.
Why
Exactly.
why are you confirming something that everybody should already know?
Because people don't know that. Matt's in AEW, Jeff's in WWE. People just won't know.
They're the Hardy Boys.
That one, nope. I don't know. I've never heard of the Hardy Boys. There's only one Hardy, and that's Jeff Hardy. Anyway, yes. But Matt did confirm he was back home. He was doing okay, but he would not confirm on anything because that's Jeff's business.
Yep.
And everything. And Jeff's wife has released sort of a statement.
Jeff's good. I'm good. We're good. Just note that you heard that too.
Yeah, it kind of refers to report what you've heard, not report that you've heard.
That you've heard this, and it's just like
it's basically.
I mean, all right.
I think it's her polite way of saying this is personal. Stay out of it. And
that's true,
and it really is true.
But you're getting fired from your job.
You're getting fired
from an entertainment job where there's an entire community that constantly reports on that.
Not just that, but the main thing I really think it just comes down to, okay, this is a serious personal thing.
Something serious did happen.
Let us handle it. Leave our privacy alone. And maybe later when it's been solved, whatever the thing is, and if Jeff wants to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But at the same time, I don't think she'd have an issue if that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Fans wanting to know because they are worried about Jeff.
I
honestly think it's
falling off the wagon from getting sober is not a good thing.
No.
People are concerned about that.
But I think it was more of a directed towards the news affiliates, really, honestly. I don't think she'd be saying that to fans, report that.
No. That's a response to Sean.
I'm pretty sure it was, too. But you don't know because
he also reported that he heard that Jeff was offered rehab and refused it, which led to
Yeah.
him being fired.
Yeah. So, which is ironic because we don't know the standards, because WWE is one of the good things about the company is the fact that if you've worked for the company in the past, it can be a decade ago, and they'll still, and you get needs to go to rehab for something, they will pay for it.
But we've seen a lot of changes in the company in the last couple of years. Pretty much ever since Nick Khan took over.
Which was only a year ago.
And I don't know. I see that this is not the same company it used to be.
Oh no. And it's possible they could have to try to get him back on track. They wanted him to fast track him through.
Maybe they were like, here's a 30-day rehab, and he's like, I need more than 30. 30 days is just gonna sober me up.
Or maybe they wanted him to do an outpatient,
so that he can continue to be on the road.
Yeah, who knows? We don't know.
It could have been anything. It could have been one of those where he, they were like, it's inpatient and you can have no contact with family or friends for 6 months. And he was like, no, I can't do that.
We don't.
My family means a lot to me.
We don't know until we actually hear it from Jeff.
My brother. My brother Matt.
Jeff, definitely get well.
Dude.
Do what you need to do to get healthy and back to so you don't keep falling off the wagon for things.
There is a gentleman who has helped many people with their sobriety. DDP.
Yep.
Give Paige a call.
DDP, one of the nicest guys in of all pro wrestling.
Super nice guy.
Not just nice, but like positive.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Which was so weird that he was in a lot of his storylines kind of the bad guy.
Bad guy or an aggressive asshole.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? I mean, I guess he played a really good version of that.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he literally played like once they kind of found it, the people's champ element.
Yeah.
For it, and then also the way he looks like a redneck.
Oh yeah,
he looks
totally
like white trash. He came from white trash, even though his original introduction was wearing all these fluffy coats and he's rich because he actually had that's the style he wore, because he was that was his thing.
Okay.
In the 80s.
Oh yeah.
When he owned a bar. So, by the way, if you haven't seen DDP's documentary by WWE, go out of your way to watch it. It's phenomenal.
But yeah, Jeff, go contact him.
Yeah.
He's worked with Scott Hall.
He's worked with worse cases than you. And
Jake, come on. He can help you.
He can help. But yes. Speaking of rehab,
yes,
there's been a sighting. Someone who went to rehab who's back in the wild, apparently.
Are you talking about the Mox?
The Mox.
Yes. So a picture of him with a fan, clearly out shopping, popped up on my timeline, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. Because first of all, the beard has grown out a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Like it. It still works on him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the short beard, I was like, oh, I hope it's not one of those super wild beards that when he grows it out, it's just going to be like, poof.
Yeah.
I'm like, please don't do that.
So you weren't hoping for Brody Lee's beard in WWE as Luke Harper?
Yeah. See, that's the problem. That's what I thought it could have done. Just like straight out, and you're like, oh yeah, no.
And that is only proof straight out because he didn't comb it down.
Yeah. Yeah, it clearly combs it down. I should probably comb what I have for facial hair. I need more. It covers up more of my face.
It only adds to the hideousness.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Self-help right there, guys.
No problem. Just being positive. I'm positive but your face is hideous.
John Moxley, now the photo is clearly him out shopping. And I can't tell, like, you can tell that he has the look of, I'm a dad because I didn't get to sleep last night a whole lot. And I know that I have fans. Hey, bud, I'm not really going to smile for this, okay?
It's like,
sorry.
I'll be a nice guy and I'll actually do the photo for you.
I'll do the photo for you, but I can't.
I'm not going to smile.
I got I don't have the energy. Because those eyes are tired. At the same time, this is him this is him after going through sobriety and
Yep.
and learning what he has learned. I mean, good.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't. Some people, when they go through a sobriety, go through a rehab, some people gain weight and because they're replacing what alcohol they were drinking with other stuff.
That's sometimes not as
not healthy.
Not necessarily unhealthy, but it's more of.
It'll be like a ton of sugary drinks.
That, or they're just not. Also, they're not able to work out the way they used to work out too. So, but yeah, it's good
or it's water weight from only being able to drink water.
Yeah. So who knows? But so it looks like he is back. He doesn't mean he's not done with rehab. No. We don't know. It's just
I honestly don't think John for a return for you, bud. Full Gear
next year.
Yeah. Or I mean, and that's a hey man, seriously, if you need all this time, Full Gear.
Well, yeah.
But in reality, probably Revolution.
Revolution, I think, would probably be the earliest.
Yeah. That's a okay. You know, program's working. You like how it's working.
Yeah.
Do you think the road can be a place where you can go again?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just gonna be more like Tony Khan's like, oh, you're ready to come back? Are you sure you're ready to come back? You want to come back? Okay, we'll have you come back at Revolution.
Yeah.
No, there's a better place for him to come back at. Double or
Nothing, where he first showed up,
and he
coming through the crowd and kicking Kenny's ass,
and
starting that all over again.
Just do it all over again.
I actually like the idea of having this permanent feud between Kenny and John.
Yeah,
like that will forever be. Yeah. Kenny and John will go head to head, but purposely having look, man, nah. We're gonna stretch, this. There's gonna be a huge period of time where they don't even talk to each other. Like there's nothing going on, and then suddenly it'll be like, and they're back, and we're right back at where we were a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when he does. So if he comes back at Double or Nothing, even if it's not to attack Kenny, but having him come out.
Yes,
to the conclusion
through
of the main
crowds
event to attack whoever the champ. If he's gonna be a babyface, which at this point, let's be honest, when he comes back, he's gonna be a babyface.
Yeah.
You can quickly turn him heel.
No.
But that generally doesn't work well.
No, this is great. This is perfect. Kenny beats Adam Page for the championship, for the AEW championship at Double or Nothing, and through the crowd, Moxley comes in and kicks his ass. They basically redo that entire thing, and I'm like, and the championship is now on the line because Moxley lost the championship to Kenny.
Well, no, the thing is though, if you're gonna recreate that thing, Kenny has to lose because Kenny lost that match to Jericho.
Shh.
Shh. And Moxley confronted Jericho first.
Yeah,
then went after Kenny.
Yeah, but this time Kenny wins and he's got the belt and he's attacked by Mox.
No, I have a better one. Double or Nothing. Bryan Danielson beats Hangman Page for the championship. Mox comes through and confronts Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, and attacks him.
I like it.
And then we get Moxley Bryan Danielson feud in AEW.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah,
this is part of all of the wonderful fantasy matches that we've all had that we're now going to get to see in AEW.
And the best part about it is, while we're getting dream matches a lot, but at the same time, WWE is holding off these a lot. I mean, AEW is holding off on these dream matches.
Exactly.
And when we get them, we're getting good stories. The only one that kind of failed was the Young Bucks and FTR feud.
Yeah.
The story when we finally actually got the match for the titles, it just wasn't there the way it should have been. Like the whole build to All Out.
Yeah.
It should have been instead of FTR.
But we ended up having better matches between the two teams later on.
Yeah. But
I honestly I feel that like the two teams just don't click style-wise.
No, they do. They do. It's just the thing it's just because that matchup was great. It was still a great matchup at Full Gear last year. It was just one of those things where it's just like the story behind it wasn't the best, but everything they did from when FTR showed up All Out, instead of having it for the tag, if you just replaced it instead of the tag titles, Young Bucks and FTR, the story was great. You could still have the FTR go over to earn the title shot at Full Gear. That clearly wasn't the plan and everything, but at the same time, that's what you could have done. But anyway, what else is on the docket, Matt?
Criticizing people, I see.
Yeah.
So
I gotta do sometime.
You know how WWE has Toronto as their Bizarro land?
Sure.
Where the heels get cheered and the faces get booed.
No. It's the heels that fans actually like get cheered, and the baby faces that WWE is shoving down our throats get booed.
No. That's not how it works. I'm sorry. You're taking it from the wrong mindset here. We have to step into the world of WWE because AEW has found their Toronto.
No, not really. They just they didn't found the Toronto. They just turned an entire island heel.
That's right. Long Island has turned heel. That is the most heel turns that have ever happened, except for Paul White.
No. Except for it's the biggest heel turn, except for when the U.S. turned heel on Bret Hart, and he was a babyface everywhere else.
No. I like the idea that it's the most amount of heel turns that have ever happened, except for Paul White.
Actually, Kane has the record for that. I'm sorry.
No.
Anyway, yeah, so last night they were in the UBS arena, the new arena that WWE just ran a week ago.
How was the ticket sales for Raw that was Raw that night, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. They were not the best, but they were better than AEW because Tony Khan clearly bought up all the tickets from for AEW so they could sell more tickets than WWE there. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. If you actually believed what I just said there, you're a moron. Because AEW, Tony Khan is not buying his own tickets. That's not a model for success.
A bit ago, we'll just say that the WWE was selling about 40% of the arena.
Yeah, AEW
while AEW at the same time
was very close.
Was at 73% of the arena.
73% of the full arena, but they were higher up. I think they were at
they were at 89% by that point 80, of the available current seats.
The arena that they were using, the amount of seats they were using, they had about 89% sold.
Yes. It was about 73% of the entire arena.
Because you just can't do a full arena for a wrestling show.
And WWE basically was only selling the rafter seats because they're cheap.
Yeah.
Those are the $35 tickets.
Actually, you didn't hear what happened a few weeks ago.
What?
They actually sliced the ticket prices to make it better. And then they were running a 2-for-1. And then I actually believe they actually did a 3-for-1.
Wow.
To try to get tickets up. And it seemed, because Roman Reigns was added to the dark match to get ticket sales, which did help.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but it still didn't get even close.
No.
Now, AEW does have an advantage. Their ticket prices are cheaper.
They're cheaper. Also, AEW, no offense, is the hotter product right now.
Yeah. So it's just having cheaper tickets, having a hotter product coming through that's not fucking stale.
Nope.
It's going
to
help that.
And it's not overly written.
No. As Freddie Prinze Jr.
has
pointed out. But it's just the case it is. But anyway, going back to the whole heel turn.
Yeah.
There's a certain. The reason why we're saying that they returned heel is because there's a certain someone that even as his parents think he's an asshole. MJF is from.
Yeah.
And they were clearly marking out for MJF.
I mean, it's Long Island, man. Long Island, you're either an asshole or you're not from here. Okay, that's how it is. John Silver is from the same place. Okay, you're either a meathead or you're not from here.
So to gain heat, to go with it, because they knew it was going to happen, they had, instead of having MJF come out to CM Punk's music, they had CM Punk come out to MJF's music, and he ate it up. He gave the heel promo saying, insulting your hometown team, saying Chicago teams are better.
Well, of course they are.
It's Long Island. No team from Long Island is ever good.
It's the same arena as for the Long Island Rangers, right?
No, the Long Island Rangers.
Sorry,
Islanders.
Wow, the Rangers are in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. Wow.
Jesus.
Good thing there's no Rangers.
The Islanders.
The only thing, there's no Rangers fans around here.
I mean, hey, if you're an Islanders fan, I'm sorry. I mean, you had to make a, we had to have the losing team in the NHL. Come on.
I mean, the Islanders are better than the Bruins, but overall, yes, I got him to look up the records. I got you to look him up. Look it up. So, how's the Bruins doing right now? Are they even on there? What place are they? Are they at the bottom? Adam, I can't keep filling in the space.
All right, so the Islanders are 6-10-5.
6-10-5, okay.
And the Bruins are 12-8-2.
Okay. By the way, since you have it right there, how are the Penguins doing?
The Penguins, fucking Penguins. They are 12-8-5.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, they're not bad.
Since we're talking about Chicago, look up Blackhawks.
Well, okay, let's go ahead and check out the Blackhawks for a second here.
They're in the Western Division. Yeah, there you go. They're not
9-14-2.
Ooh,
I'm sorry, guys. Clearly, the Eastern Conference is a stronger conference.
At least for the teams we're looking up at the moment. Oh man. But anyway, yeah, CM Punk, he ate it up. He basically knew he was gonna get booed, so he went with it.
Yeah,
a smart person to do. NJF was the hometown babyface, even though he was still a dick.
I mean, he's still MJF.
Yep.
His parents brought a sign that had a picture of him at like 9 years old.
Saying the last
that said this was the last time our son was an asshole.
Yep.
Wasn't an asshole.
Wasn't an asshole. I love his.
God, I love his parents.
I love his parents, like just like every other fans.
I gotta say, so WCW brought us Trudy Bagwell, but AEW has given us MJF's parents, not necessarily as an on-screen role, but they are part of the show in some way or another.
Yeah,
they're part of the overall. And Trent,
yeah,
his mom Sue.
See, Judy Bagwell was the bad version of this.
Sue is the best version.
Yeah, I mean, come on, who wouldn't? Who could thought you could have a serious badass face? I'm gonna hurt someone and get a kiss from your mom at the same time.
He wrestles like that too.
Yeah,
like that's what I love about him is that he is a serious wrestler. He will beat the crap out of you in there. But he got brought here by his mom in a minivan.
Yep. And he's not.
And he's best friends with an idiot. Chuck, I'm sorry. You are the idiot of the team. And the millennial who just stopped caring about all of it. That's right, Cassidy.
He's not willing to try.
An alien, Chris.
Who is picked these humans to try to study and understand humans.
Yep.
And think that's going to be a representation of all humans.
And Wheeler, who is just trying to be a better wrestler.
And just gets beat up.
Yeah.
And loses. And
gets terrible advice.
He's the new what's his name?
He's the new Brandon, really.
The new Brandon and what's Sammy's friend?
Marco Stunt?
No, the best tornado.
El Fuego?
El Fuego. He's the new El Fuego and Brandon, basically.
Just giving terrible advice.
Yeah.
But he's being brought up.
So, but yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, it's great the fact that AEW is just like, you guys want to be, you're gonna root for MJF, who's a massive heel.
All right, here you
go. It's official in AEW canon. Long Island is a heel.
Yeah, it's their Toronto now.
They turned an entire island.
Entire island.
Instead of entire city, like
not just one city. It's an entire island.
Heel.
I can't believe it. Good on you guys.
Yeah, I mean, so it just shows the fun you can have and do stuff like that.
That's also one of the things that I love about AEW.
Yeah.
Is the spontaneity.
Yeah.
And the interaction with their crowd.
Yeah.
That they go, look, we're going to bend.
We're going to lean into this.
We're going to bend and allow you to react as you feel like reacting.
Yep.
We're not going to force you to do that. While you as the audience also bend with us when we actually do obviously push somebody.
Yeah.
Can you either allow us to try to push them and don't reject them immediately? And you're like, and I have a feeling that most of the general AEW audience goes, no, we saw you try to push, Britt Baker the first time, and it didn't work, and we reacted accordingly. Her second push, we went, thank you very much. This feels more natural for who she is.
Yeah.
And we now accept her.
Yeah, it was basically because we knew what you wanted to do.
We knew, and we were kind of accepting it, but it wasn't working.
We were willing to accept her as a wrestler, but we weren't willing to accept her the way you wanted to use her.
You wanted her to be a face.
You wanted her to be you wanted her to be the face of the women's division. And we were like,
not yet.
You literally had your what's the word? The silent praise, like it's the super hit of Double or Nothing was the 6 women tag team match of women no one really knew. And we're talking about hardcore wrestling fans, except for Aja Khan. Everyone knew who Aja Khan was.
Yes. I was like, oh, I recognize her name. Oh, yes.
Some people recognized, I think Riho they recognized. I think a few people, if you listen to the
Sheeta?
Sheeta was almost silent.
I know.
She had but she stood out as that the look. But then Riho I think had a little reaction, and Yuka Zawazaki had a reaction.
Well, yeah, that's because she's so cute.
People recognized her, and people recognized Riho because of her work with Kenny.
Right.
But like it wasn't like a giant acknowledgement of the crowd from Double or Nothing.
No.
And then they went on to have the sleeper hit of the entire first pay-per-view. And literally changed who was going to win the World Women's Championship for the first time. Because the rumor was, we all thought it was going to be Britt Baker, which I do still think was going to be. But apparently there was someone first.
Who is that?
Kylie Ray. Apparently it was going to be the person they wanted to put on.
Seriously?
But when she had whatever her issues, need her to take time away from wrestling, asked to be released. I think that's when they officially moved it to Britt Baker, and then we've kind of we were thinking that she was going to be, and we just flat out rejected that.
We were like, nah.
I think
not yet, guys.
They were like, okay, who can we do this with? Oh, Rio's getting a good reaction out there. Let's use Riho.
See, that was the problem, was that Riho won over the audience so well that they went, sorry, Britt, we're not doing it yet.
And even though her matchup with Karashida at All Out that year was not the best match. It was too much of a slow matchup for them.
It was.
Because we know Shida can go fast if she really wants to, and they just decided to do the tall versus little, and being at slower pace, and it just was not the best matchup. And because we wanted a faster paced match for that matchup, but yeah, it just goes to show you they listen. And also, but the thing is, like, I get what you were talking about when people were saying, like, if we're pushing someone, don't reject them. AEW fans, I don't think are like that. They understand you push people to try to see if they can get over.
Yeah.
They understand that's part of wrestling. That's WWE's mind frame.
They push past.
No. They we're pushing this person. We don't care if you don't like it.
the storyline is they win, and they will be the winner for the next 6 years.
Yeah.
And you're like,
This is like,
oh, okay.
get on board because we're not going to listen to you anyway.
Yeah, well, AEW is like, hey, we're going to push this guy, and we're going to see how you guys are reacting as we're going along.
We're going to listen to see if there's a reaction to it.
Yeah.
If they're ready. It was great. So that's awesome. But anything else, Adam, on the docket?
Nope.
All right. So I guess
Whole
we can wrap
lot
up.
of nope.
Nope. Oh wait. What's that? Oh, this just in. WWE has bought in and sold AEW.
That's a load of horseshit.
Oh, this just in. NXT UK, you're fired.
All of you.
Except for what's this? Except for Volter. Nick Khan's little
You have
friend.
just been moved up to Monday Night Raw.
Oh, you're not even. You're still signed with the company. We're just gonna pay your entire contract to stay home. Let you wrestle wherever you want to wrestle. On top of that, because we're just afraid what you might come over and chop us if we fire you. By the way, congrats, Volter, on the peak physical specimen you've become with you working out. Damn, you were an intimidating force with a belly, and you were in still good shape.
Yeah.
You're actually jacked now, and I can only imagine what the fucking the chop will do now.
So, little update on the final battle, Ring of Honor's final battle. Bandito will not be attending due to the fact that he has tested positive for COVID.
Oh, jeez.
That's right. The Ring of Honor World Champion will not be at their final show.
Man, I guess they're going to have to sub in for someone to be world champion.
That's...
Well, there'll be a new world champion crowned.
Yeah.
And maybe the last world champion.
Exactly, because
Possibly.
one of them is Jonathan Gresham.
I know.
And I'm rooting for him.
I actually think they were probably going to make the change.
Oh, yeah. I think so, too.
But Benedito has not had a long reign. He won it back in September. But between September and now, it's actually not a bad reign.
Yeah.
If they go with stripping him of the title and putting it up for grabs, which Ring of Honor seems to do. But by the way, Adam.
Yes.
You do know the Best of the Super Juniors and the World Tag League is going on in New Japan, right?
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
I keep forgetting that, and
We are terrible New Japan fans.
Yes, we are.
We're the worst.
Well, the Tag League is normal. This is around the time they do the Tag League normally. The Best
And
of
that's
the Super
why
Juniors,
we're the worst.
the Best of the Super Juniors is usually in the fall because it comes right after the G1. But the G1 has been moved up the last 2 years, so everyone saw how we handled the G1 this year. Oh yeah, Okada won the G1 and he's using the old championship belt as his briefcase.
Yep.
So, but yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you made it to the end of this podcast. So you've been listening to this podcast for how long, Adam?
40 minutes?
40-ish minutes.
Depending on editing.
So 40-ish minutes?
Yeah.
So why don't you go and give this video a thumbs up? Come on, if you're still listening to this, which no one ever is, you clear liking it. Help us out. Give us a thumbs up. There you go. Nice sound effect, Adam.
Perfect.
That's exactly how thumbs up sounds.
I do a good job with it.
No, your face. Anyway, also, because you made it this far, then you might like other content on this channel. So why don't you go and hit that subscribe button.
Ding.
Ring that bell.
Ding. Ding.
Alright, so we're in an erotica.
No, oh God, we're stuck in an episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh God.
We're super androgynous here, man.
God. Oh, no. No.
My vest has the deepest V ever.
No. No.
I have great hair.
You wish.
I wish.
No.
I do wish, actually.
Even if you did have good hair, that whole face thing
Oh,
would
you.
just ruin it. Anyway, yeah, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Maybe then Adam won't keep canceling shit on this channel.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing's been canceled.
He already canceled Meat Bob, so And if you don't
That
like
was
this,
part of the contract.
if you don't like this video, he might cancel this too. You never know.
Depends on my mood sometimes. You know?
That's true. You do have those fuck the worlds moments.
I went through a bad one. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I would too if I had your face.
Wow.
Bye.